Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched the Movie. Mike here with the review that we've all been waiting for, Scream. Fuck! That's later today. But as excited as I am for that, I do want to tell you guys about this show, Archive 81. If you haven't heard about it, it's an 8-episode horror mystery show that's coming to Netflix tomorrow.
We're looking for an artist. Someone who can restore a recently acquired collection of damaged videotapes.
Where this dude, played by Mamadou Athie, I hope I'm saying your name wrong, right. God damn, I'm glad I caught that. What an asshole I would have seemed like. Hope I got your name wrong, Dickwad McGee. His job is to restore old damaged VHS tapes and like media and shit like that for this museum. And this mysterious dude at this mysterious company hires him to restore these tapes that were damaged in this fire. But he pays him a shit ton of money to go live in this big house in the middle of fucking nowhere with no goddamn internet and to restore these tapes with this big, huge, nice, awesome setup. And it's cool. You actually watch him take the tapes piece by piece and like get to watch him transfer them from tapes. So if you're into like VHS tape shit, oh my God, this show is for you.
There's just one hitch, because the materials are so fragile, they can't be moved. So you'd be doing the work at our remote research facility.
What's on these tapes that he was restoring is a piece-by-piece story that was put together by this woman, played by Ariana Neal, who's filming this weird-ass building with these weird-ass shapes on it, and the weird-ass tenants that are inside of it, and this weird-ass cult shit that's going on inside of it. Just a lot of weird shit. So, like, we'll be seeing it from her perspective while she's filming all this stuff happening, and then there's an in-between area where sometimes you get a little bit of found footage, like you watch the actual footage he's watching and it's like from that shitty old school camcorder.
I'm Melody Pendris. It's March 11th, 1994, 10:32 a.m. This is day one of the oral history project on the Vista apartment building.
And they go back and forth between these three, and that's something that's really neat. And it's all based loosely on a podcast of the same name that I didn't know existed. But if you're into weird shit, it's probably a weird shit podcast for weird shit people like you and me. So that's all I'll say about the plot of the show, because it's a mystery. I don't want to give anything away about it. I want you to be able to watch it for yourself and enjoy it. But is it good? Is it scary? Would you like to have pizza with me today? So the first thing I'll say about it is that the whole look, feel, and aura of this show is amazing. If you're a 90s kid, if you're into VHS aesthetic, if you're into stuff like that, like watching him take the tapes apart and put them back together, like the sounds of like the clicking on an old school TV when you're flipping the channel, the static from a 90s show. I mean, just like all of those things, those little sounds and those little nostalgia touches, it's done here so damn well. And it's a great place to spend time in that aspect because, and I'm not talking about some bullshit like, we made a shitty VOD horror movie. A lot of VOD horror movies are great, but I'm saying it's not one of those, we made a shitty VOD horror movie and we just threw a synth track over top of it and put some kids on bicycles, so you have to fucking like it now, right? Even though we made a shitty product sort of thing. It's not like that. It's classy, you know? It makes me want to fucking smoke a pipe and maybe make a meal instead of eating at McDonald's again tonight. But it has like this David Fincher-esque cinematography to it, the way it's all done, and the sound is so good in this. That's amazing. So despite what I'm about to tell you, if you're really into that stuff in that world, what I'm about to tell you won't matter as much. If that stuff doesn't get you off, you know what I mean? You know, if that's not your type of thing, this might not be the show for you, because what I'm about to say next is not a good thing.
You hear it?
Hear what?
There's something in this place.
This show gets really fucking boring. I mean, it gets painfully fucking boring. At least for me, it did. Some people who are really into mysteries and stuff like that might dig the over-exposition. But sometimes, man, the first episode's great. The first episode hooks you in, it gets you going. And they all have the same vibe to them. But there are entire episodes where I swear to fucking Christ on a popsicle stick, nothing fucking happens. You know? So you're watching it and you're like, God damn it. And then something cool will happen and you go, okay, I'm in again. And by episode 5, I'm like, this ending better fucking rule. Because it's 8 episodes long. And we'll get to the ending. But without giving anything away. But yeah, it's just painfully full of a lot of exposition. And like some of the characters at times are really smart. And then other times you're like, just fucking leave. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain to you what I'm talking about, but sometimes you're like, why don't you just fucking get up on your own 2 legs, erect, and walk the fuck out. You know? And there's little reasons, but they're not strong enough to get like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, the character did it because this. I'm like, that's fucking loosey-goosey artichokey. Let's talk about the end real quick. I promise there's more positive to get to, but the ending that I was hoping would be this big, huge, like, fucking reward, you know? There's always free cheese in a mousetrap, though. And no, it's the ending was underwhelming. It wasn't a bad episode, but where it lands off on, and I'll be careful not to say anything, because anything I say, I don't want to give any kind of thing away about it. You know, it's just underwhelming. It's one of those shows where you're watching it and you go, I better not see fucking credits right now. I better fucking not. And then boom, the credits come on, and everybody you're watching with is just like, God damn it. Are you fucking with me? You know, and it wasn't like a crazy shocking ending. It was just like oh, this is interesting. I wonder what's going to come next. Oh my God, it's fucking over.
That calls to you.
Hello? Hello?
They did pack some stuff up and explain it and finish off the storylines. Some stuff was left hanging in the wind offensively, like a dirty goddamn diaper at your neighbor's house. Why are you hanging diapers? You're not going to reuse that diaper, and if you are, I should call CPS. Throw that fucking thing away in a scented trash bag like a goddamn grown adult. Let me put it this way. There's going to be a lot of Archive 81 Ending Explained videos from YouTubers because it's just one of those things that, and it just didn't do it for me. That being said, is it scary? Yeah. Yeah, there are moments where it is, and that's the thing. So the whole vibe is creepy. You know, there's a lot of like it's like debonair old ladies, creepy fucking Twin Peaks feeling characters walking around, and they're creepy, and the vibe is creepy. And if you're scared of cults, if you're into cult shit, it's fucking creepy. Some of the stuff they do with the cult stuff got me pretty good. I was like, oh damn, that's weird. Why are you going? If you see the show, you'll know what the fuck I mean. But there's some cool fucking Court of the Owls type shit going on there, and a little bit freaky. And the show goes into other territories that I will not fucking talk about because I don't want to fucking ruin it for you. But it's not just cults, and it's not just this other stuff. There's a big, long, overlapping story to this shit. But sometimes you're like, just get to the fucking point.
What is going on in this building?
But there are little moments, specific horror scary. One moment that I'll just say, that scared the living potato sauce out of my butthole. Like, that was so fucking scary. It got me, because I was sitting there like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this. Ah! You know, like, it really fucking scared me. So that was one moment that was really probably the scariest moment of the show. And then there's one thing, the most interesting thing that kept me going. I can't actually talk about because I don't want to give it away, but it's a figure. But they barely show it, and they go back to it just a little bit. And when they start to show it more, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And then they get to the end of the episode, and I'm like, he better be in there. I better get some of that shit. And they just barely touch on it. You're like, God damn it. Fuck. I will watch season 2 and 3 and whatever just to get more of that specific thing, because I think it's just rad as fuck. It creeps me the hell out. Can't wait to talk about that specifically with you guys in the comments once it comes out, if you guys watch it. But no, at the end of the day, man, to really put it in summation, it's full of cool but professionally and classy made 90s VHS aesthetic. You know, that stuff's awesome. It's a really cool place to spend that time. It's got some scares in it. And it's a slow burn, but it's not an A24 type of slow burn. It's like a exposition filled, very talky, slow burn, but it also has like this X-Files kind of feel to it. Like, that's not exact, but it's got an X-Files, it's got a thread of that in its exposition. So there are people who will really dig that and will love that and not find this boring at all. And there's other people that will go fucking nope after after the second episode for sure.
The whole of time will be as one.
Please find me.
I'm gonna give the show a 6. I liked it. But fuck, I'll be honest, the show could have been 4 episodes long. It's 8 episodes long. I think they literally could have cut it in half. It would have been one of the best shows of the year. And I was fully prepared to give it like a 7 or higher if the ending killed it. And then the ending came and I was like, God damn you, Sanchez. But ultimately, there are people that are really going to love this. So I'd say either way, if the part I explained about the VHS and stuff like that, if that interests you, I say give it a shot. Because while I give it a 6, there are going to be people out there who it may be their favorite show of the fucking year. So I'd say definitely check it out if that sounds like it's interesting to you on Netflix tomorrow. Also, tomorrow, maybe tonight if I can get it up in time. Not that, you filthy fuck. Maybe tonight, Scream. Maybe tomorrow, Scream spoiler review. Maybe go fuck yourself. Don't fuck yourself. No, actually do. You fucking deserve it. I mean that in a nice way. But no, I love your all's fucking faces. Hey, do me a favor. Please click the like button. It helps the video a lot. Share the video. That helps fucking a lot more. And, you know, subscribe because we got a bunch of cool horror content and reviews and all that good shit coming up. Jay and I just did a fucking skit last night. I think it's going to be hilarious. So stick around, guys. We love your fucking faces. Thanks for all you do. I'd love to make you a baked potato someday.